Okay, that's a bit odd. Why does it still seems like I'm offline on Twitch? Hello? Hmm. I mean, OBS says everything's okay, so hope I can take its word for it. It's like, come on, feeling good about this today. Don't get all goofy on me. All right, just doing another test. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Making sure everything's okay. All right, I think we are good to go. Hello, everybody. Yeah, I had a little bit of playback weirdness in terms of like moderate because I monitor on both Twitch on YouTube. I mean, granted, I mainly focus on YouTube when I have it on my second screen, mainly because I can see the Twitch chat via OBS, but if I want to see the YouTube chat, I got to see it via YouTube. Um, I mean, every now and then I kind of toggle between the two to make sure, everything kind of goes all right, especially when I get a little bit of break in the action. But, hopefully, things aren't going to be too weird aside from that little starting moment because, all of my tests came out okay as far as, like, internet and bandwidth and all that. And it's like, it's gonna suck if it decides to, screw with me right as I start. So yeah, last time we didn't really do very much because, I was kind of preparing for two things at once. And I think I've gotten to the point where I've prepared enough for, the team. Mela's team Starbase, which focuses on fire Pokemon. And then hopefully in between, we won't need too much more training in regards to prepare for the Leventia gym and fighting off against Iono's electric Pokemon. Especially since there is a little bit of overlap with the ground types. So, hopefully I did train enough for the Team Starbase, because I didn't really do a good job when I initially faced against them in when I was playing Scarlet. Okay, you are at level 25, so there's a good chance Melia is going to be a little bit tougher. I mean, I do have a team of 6, so... But the thing with Team Star is that you'll fight like their initial team of Pokemon, and then you're gonna fight against basically a modified Pokemon as kind of like a boss fight. So yeah, I mean it has been almost a week since I did stream last. I kind of after the last part, I kind of got myself into a bit of a mental funk. And I couldn't really get myself motivated enough to stream. In fact, I was kind of lucky enough to kind of keep myself focused on some stuff that I kind of had to focus on throughout the week. But after a nice refreshing weekend, I do feel better now. I was actually kind of productive in kind of a little bit of few ways. I got some, documents writing done to prepare for tax season, to kind of start organizing stuff. I did some, freelancing work, and I even worked out. So yeah, each team star kind of has not only a type but also a very specific role within the team. Bella is effectively kind of like the enforcer. And she's also very hot-headed. Okay, so basically how this works is that we'll have the first 3 Pokemon in our party basically take part of various auto battles, and we have to defeat enough of the Team Star Grunts in order to challenge the boss. So yeah, it's called a Star Barrage. Okay, so yeah, we have to rely on auto battles for this. Okay, we do have various means of restoring health. We have Clive, and we have vending machines. So yeah, we have to defeat 30 of their Pokemon in the next 10 minutes in order to fight against the boss. So yeah, we will lose if all of our Pokemon if all of our team get knocked out, or if we run out of time. So it's always good to kind of have Pokemon that can kind of take out, kind of like the Pokemon in front of you. And they will rotate in between. They'll all rotate being sent out. So yeah, it is usually pretty good kind of trying to get like super effective Pokemon that can kind of help you out. So yeah, we're doing pretty good on this front, but yeah, I mean, if we were struggling here, that would not bode well for fight against the boss in question. Okay, just need 2 more. And I think your team heals before the boss fight, although I'm not too sure on that. Yeah, that gaudy looking mobile thing is is the boss Pokemon in question. I mean, technically we can catch one of those, but not in the Starmobile form. Alright, we're going up against Mela of Team Star. Right here, right now, you're going down. Yeah, I kind of skipped over a good chunk of the dialogue, and yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. This is gonna be an interesting fight. Especially with Drought, because, yeah, with Drought, it's gonna boost Fire-type moves and cut the power of Water-type moves, so not exactly the kind of position I want to be in right now. Yeah, Floaty Tails is gonna have to take one for the team there. I'm pretty sure I taught one. I taught one of my Pokemon Rain. Did I did? Oh, none of my Pokemon learn Rain Dance. Uh-oh. But yeah, that's why I kind of had to train a bit, because, you know, we're all of a sudden dealing with someone who is level 27. Okay, yeah, Salt Miner is definitely gonna have a better opportunity at this, so, and Salt Cure will also be pretty handy, too. It's also pretty nice that you're faster than a Torkoal, but, okay, this is where the tough part is gonna happen. Yeah, this Reverum here. Because, yeah, I think her and one other Star Boss is gonna have one Pokemon and then the Starmobile, and then I think, like, then the remaining 3 are gonna have, like, a couple more Pokemon, and then the Starmobile, so, let's start, Salt Curing it this first. Alright, Harsh Sunlight... Oh, you have Speed Boost. That definitely puts a wrench in things, that's for sure. Wonder if I should do an Iron Defense to kind of... Okay, what happened to the Salt Cure? And yeah, they have like that torque move is basically dependent on which type you're facing. And yes, the type is going to match the Team Star Boss. Okay, I'm gonna kind of heal you one more time, but then we're gonna kind of see just kind of what we can do here. Gonna try Salt Cure one more time. If Blazing Torque doesn't take it out. Okay, I think kind of the multi-hit move isn't kind of really working out here. Part of me kind of wants to do Iron Defense. I know I normally don't do stat moves in Pokemon, but this might actually kind of help me out a bit, because otherwise I'm just going to keep continuously healing. Okay. Now that it's burned, I'm not sure what to kind of do now with, Alright, Salt Miner, I think you kind of did your thing. So, we're just gonna let you take a little nap for a bit. Did a pretty good job, though. Alright. Need to start kind of bringing the big guns out now. That Intimidate is going to help quite a bit. It is also nice that the Drought's no longer in effect. Alright, now we're talking. Alright, just one more good hit and we're done. Man! Couldn't just let me win, can ya? Of course that would have to happen. But I think Revengeance can stick it out. Yep. Good. Yeah, I mean, after the first two fights, the other star members will kind of fit along better with the levels of what we have to kind of deal with. Oh, we're getting backstory time. Man, what a hassle! Pulled it off just in time. Welcome back, Melly. I managed to get a bunch of Charcadet to evolve. That ought to be enough to power the Starmobile and finally get the hunk of metal rolling. Glad tidings indeed. Is it not so, Ortega? I'm just surprised she's not all hot air. Oh, shut it with the snide comments. You could be such an annoying twerp, you know that? As if you're any better, Mela. Being rude and saying mean things is literally your whole deal. That's not true, Orty. The girls at the academy have always been jealous of how cute Melly is. She just puts on a surly attitude so they'll stop picking on her. Although, I guess you're not wrong to say that her surly attitude is what people know her for. What? Come on, not you too, Aerie. How about we leave it at that, folks? It's almost time for the big event. Yes, Operation Star. It's finally happening. And the big boss? What, pray, is their plan? They already got in touch with all the bullies and asked them to head over to the schoolyard. It's finally time, huh? Man, I'm so stoked. The thrill's burning me right up. I burned through everything I had, and now I'm sputtered out. Guess this where it ends. That weasel of yours really let us have it. More so my Minecraft rock. Beating me in battle is a huge deal. So here, take this star badge and be proud of yourself. So yeah, they come with their own badges too. Dang, she has a tough handshake. While I'm at it, you can have this TM too. Not like I'm gonna use it. Alright, we got Flame Charge. Not a bad move for a fire type. Let me make one thing clear. I'm not giving these to you. I'm sorry, but my Buizel can't really learn it. I have a Fletchinder that probably already knows it, though. You got what you came for. Now leave me alone. Hey, Clive, what's up? You're Mela from Team Star, right? There's a Pokemon I'd like you to see. Huh? Who are you supposed to be? Charcadet. Wait. Well, if it ain't Charlos, what are you doing here? Seems he came to this base looking for you. You did? He's very attached to you, isn't he? Yeah, because I used to play with him every day back when I was still going to school. I can even tell more or less what he's thinking just by the way by looking at the way his flames move. Do you have any idea why Charles wanted to visit you? Charles, to me it looks like he's saying that he wants you to come back. Just shut it already, would ya? They see Team Star has holed itself up in these bases to plot something against the Academy. Were you aware of this? First I've heard of a stupid rumor like that. Man, nothing's changed since back then. Everyone's still spouting garbage. Then what about that modified car you were motoring around in just now? The Starmobile? We made that thing a long time ago to help us out with a big fight, but we never actually used it against anyone before you two came looking for trouble. You never used it before? And what is this about a big fight? You ever heard of Operation Star? Operation Star? Not Operation Starfall. No, this is the first I'm hearing of it. Yeah, I guess you wouldn't know. But for me and the rest of Team Star, it's a memory we'll always treasure. Hey, Dave. Started raining just in time things kind of got a little sappy. But yeah, as it turns out, there's something going on. that isn't really apparent when it comes to Team Star. They may be very different than what their reputation suggests. Speaking of which, Samiri, it's me. It seems Mela no longer carries her star badge, the symbol of her status as a boss. She gave it to you, did she? I see. Now that there's no boss to lead them, the rest of the Shedder. Oh, man, I can't pronounce that. Shedder squad shouldn't last long. Oh, Mela. Sorry, got caught up in my thoughts for a second. Now, about your reward. I'll transfer some league points over to your phone, as promised. Not only that, but we've even given more time. We've even gotten the ability to make more kinds of TMs. I took the liberty of adding some new entries to the range of TMs you can make at TM machines. These new TMs should help you improve your Pokemon's battle capabilities even further. In any case, you did some solid work out there, so much that you deserve an extra reward. Someone from my supply unit will be there soon to give you some materials for making TMs. Oh? Oh, hey, it's Penny. Hello, I'm Penny from the supply unit. You probably don't remember, but you got me out of a tight spot by the school stairs. It's glad to help. Oh, so you do remember. But, I'm helping out with Operation Starfall as part of my independent study. You know, the treasure hunt. I'm good with machines and hacking and stuff, so I'll be working behind the scenes. So, here you go. Your bonus award from Cassiopeia. You receive lots of Pokemon materials. You should be able to make a ton of TMs with those. Cassiopeia said you'll get more rewards each time you take out one of Team Star's bases. Also, I heard all about how you had your Pokemon charge into battle. It seems you were pretty amazing. With the trainer as strong as you on our side, I'm sure the operation will go just fine. There's 4 more squad bosses left, so, good luck. Yeah, our Pokemon kind of got a little ragged for a spell, so, okay. So, yeah, I'm not sure how much... She probably gave us some stuff that we might have already had before, because some of the stuff that hasn't been registered yet are stuff from Pokemon we encountered last part. Let's see. Well, thankfully, the nearest Pokemon Center isn't too far away. Alright, well that is one Team Star base down and taken care of. We got 4 more to go. Yeah, we may as well check out some of the TMs that we can make. I mean, not much more, but, you know, still some pretty handy stuff. Okay, Water Pulse may not be a bad idea. And neither is Low Kick. Excuse me. Yeah. But yeah, right now there are some that we can't really learn just yet. Because we don't really have the materials to kind of work with. Let's see. We do have some treasures that we want to sell. Okay. Yeah, get rid of this too. Okay, so now with the team star fight out of the way, I'm gonna take the opportunity to see what we got kind of going for okay. So right now we have Rockamole. We have Stelia, and well, I mean, not really too keen on using Dunsparce at the moment. So and I feel like they don't have to be as high of a level with the gym fight as the Team Star fight. So level 24 should still be okay, as far as I'm aware. Because let's see. So we kind of need to raise 4 more Pokemon up a little bit more before we could take on the next gym. So I'm gonna see what would be helpful to raise right now. These 4 won't be too bad of an idea. Oh, the Dunsparce could probably also help. Now that I think about it. Trying to think who can also be of assistance. Okay, I think at this point it's just a matter of who I wanna train up. Especially just in case. Yeah, that may not be such a bad idea. Little out there to be sure, but, you know. But yeah, I mean, next few weeks are going to be a little on the crazier side because, you know, I gotta start thinking about taxes. You know, gotta get ready for those. Then I have to kind of... And I have to start considering, alright, what are you gonna Then, of course, I gotta, keep up with my usual freelancing fanfare, as well as be available at any moment notice to help out my family. And there are some stuff that I also have to do as far as like particular outings and that stuff. So, I mean, again, I'll try to keep up with streaming as best I can, and I've also been really meaning to get my first charity stream of the year kind of going. I do plan on doing it for St. Jude Children's Hospital, but since I didn't meet the extra goal that I kind of wanted to for the past year with Extra Life, I'm inclined to kind of do something a little bit different, even if it might even be a repeat of an idea that I already did before. Specifically last year, because, I do still have all of those game show games that I have. I mean to play them again, so I was thinking to kind of change kind of the setup a bit, just so that I could, kind of have kind of a similar stream and a different flavor for St. Jude's Children's Hospital. What do I want instead of U-turn? We can depart with Magical Leaf now, I feel like. Okay. What to do with that one? I'm not sure if it's a dragon type just yet, but if it is, yeah, definitely a little bit of a predicament, because a lot of the types that I have aren't. I mean, they aren't weak against dragon. It's just their moves won't do as well. So maybe Stormwind can kind of help out a little bit. Ooh, nice. Alrighty, so, I don't think you're going to be helpful in the gym fight, though. So we are just going to kind of leave you alone for a bit, for a spell. I have been meaning on training up my shiny Hoppip, though, so we are just going to have you in here. Just to be on the safe side. But yeah, I also have to kind of keep in mind of what Pokemon that I'm training up too, because, I don't want to be in a position where I'm kind of stuck. Check my email real quick. Ooh, big pearl. Nice. For as nice as having the Terror type fighting, if I do eventually, do I have rolls of both genders, or do I only have one? Okay, I have the female one, so, yeah, if it is a male one, the fighting Terror, I mean, not necessarily a bad idea, but again, it depends on the gender of the Ralts. Because that way it could focus on its secondary type at the very least, so, okay, hold up. Hold the phone. Here, we'll select guard. We're gonna challenge it alone. Kind of see what we can get here. Because yeah, I mean, it would make a little bit more sense if it was a female. Because that way, it could take advantage of like the type its male counterpart would have. It'd still be Psychic Fairy, but I mean, it's still not a bad idea if it's male, because that way it has more of its secondary type to work with, without needing to alter its terror type. Decided to trace my tangled feet, huh? Oh, it's female. Down it goes. You know what? Even though I have a female Ralts already, I'll get it. Not sure what kind of fighting moves it would have that would take advantage of it, though. I mean, because I think Focus Blast is a TM, but I'm not sure if it can learn Focus Blast. Aurea or something? I think that's how I would probably pronounce it. Okay, not the bag, necessarily. Here, kind of sort this out a little bit. I also want to check the map a little bit, because Uh, okay, so not too far from Lavencia, there is another Titan Pokemon. But it will be interesting to see just how much of a level jump it'll be from here to here. So that could be worth checking out before I switch directions a little bit. Oh yeah, you're definitely not fighting that. uh, hmm. What to do? What to do? And it is steel type, so I do have some Pokemon that can kind of help out with that a little bit. Come on, man. Why do you have to be such a jerk? Okay, as far as Snarl goes... Okay, it'll at least be somewhat better than Bite, I guess. Alright, time to figure out the next Pokemon to train. Okay, now, let's see. Alright, let's see now. I think we're pretty good so far. We at least have some options in the wings. Alright, I think, yeah, we picked up some treasures not too long ago, so... I know, really helpful for getting money at this point. Any extra stuff that we don't really care for? Nah, we're good. Oh yeah, I kind of forgot to check. No, we're still good on the balls, and the healing items don't look too bad either. Okay, gonna save. And then I'm gonna take a quick restroom break, so I will be right back. All right, everybody, I am back. Yeah, something that I kind of forgot to notice, even though it's, forgot to note, even though it's a little obvious at this point. But yes, I did get both my haircut and my beard shaven. It was a long time overdue, because I meant to get it done earlier, but I couldn't schedule it for earlier, so that kind of left me in a little bit of a pickle, where I kind of had to had both kind of grow out a bit until until I until I was able to schedule the appointment. It did get moved a little bit, but only like later on in the day, as opposed to like another day. Because yeah, I was like very close to like needing to like have it shave it off prematurely, so that it wouldn't necessarily be good, just so that I don't get like that like very itchy pull, which is kind of the main reason why I usually don't grow out my beard too much. Like I at the very least shave it like a couple of times before oh dang. Before I eventually get the haircut. To my preferred stylist. Stop doing that! Man, if they're at level 26, oh boy. I might be asking for a tad trouble. And I'm also not sure if we also, if like at like the third gym or so, at the third gym or so, we start fighting. We have like another fight with Nemona at some point. In which case, I might have to. I have to change up my team real quick. Oh, good. I essentially got a free heal. I mean, I know I have Roost, but, I mean... the flying type is kind of helpful right now. You jerk. You know what? I'm actually gonna roost this time. What the heck just happened? Oh, that's because I roosted. Damn it. Just gonna keep on doing that, aren't they? All that is good. Please be faster. I'll take that. Good. I wonder if a double kick at this point would be a better option. As it turns out, yeah. Well, at least they're still using U-turn. Ah, Cotton Pink is evolving. Ah, now I have a shiny Skiploom. That's nice, except for two of the Pokemon that I was hoping to kind of train up got knocked out. So, need to go back and fix that. The signal's starting to get a little low. Come on. Okay, it got steady again. Good. It's like, man, I always gotta have a mini panic attack every time that happens now. Alright, 9 trainers at the Area 2 of East Province, and I got a nice prize. Stomping Tantrum, which I believe is a ground-type move. I mean, definitely fitting, given that it's the electric-type gym, but... No. Let's kind of see about the other Pokemon Center area. Otherwise, probably have to search around for some trainers. Well, that's a Growlithe. No Pokemon Center up here? Okay. I think we might need to be a little careful here, because this is where, the Pokemon that are a little bit higher level are afoot. A lot of Gimmighoul coins. That's how many of those do I have? Because, I'm gonna need over 800 more if I want to ever evolve Gimmighoul. Oh! Come on, we can make it. There we go. Just didn't get enough of a head start. Okay, well, Rogue One, you are definitely not fighting it. Alright. Yeah, well, that was handy. Alright, well, we got another Pokemon ready. Just really need one more. Then, let's see. What would be a handy Pokemon to train up? Oh, you have huge power. Ooh, that's gonna be handy. You know what? Bubbly Tail might actually be good. I mean, not for not for a bit, but will be handy eventually. I will say that. So yeah, probably also kind of start making a bit of space for a couple of Pokemon. Maybe. Yeah. Well, I'll adjust things a little bit more later. You would probably give a good deal of experience. Oh. Okay. It didn't exactly work out as well as I was kind of hoping. So, This might have been a mistake. okay, not a total bad idea. Just didn't quite work out the way that I was kind of hoping. Okie dokie. Let's see now. What have we kind of got going here? Do I want to attempt to fight a Gyarados again? Do I want to... Or I can just, go on the other side of the beach, explore that for a bit. That doesn't seem like a bad idea. I've been up there already. Did I fight you? Well, I guess I fought you. Okay, this is the one. The league rep. Okay, well I need to defeat... Need to defeat 3 more trainers, I guess. Well, I haven't battled you yet. Alright, you're definitely not going to be a good match. Oh, this one's relatively easy. So of course it has to be annoying. we're just gonna fix the team up real quick. Kind of have to backtrack a little bit. But I think we can quick travel to Lavencia when we got enough team members to take on Iono. Enjoying your day off? Well, sir, the kind of stuff I do, I only really take a day off if my body makes me, I guess. Things are dipping out again, aren't they? I mean, thankfully it's kind of short bursts, but, well, I mean, according to Twitch, things haven't really dipped too bad. I mean, they haven't been long enough for YouTube to notice, so maybe it's just, OBS in general just kind of wigging out a little bit. And it also always seems to happen when I notice, too. I mean, we're kind of almost done. I kind of also want to see if there's another trainer I can fight. Okay, this leads us back to Artisan, I think. So... I think we kind of need to find one more trainer, I guess. Or just, you know, random Pikachu. I mean, I only really have, like, Mudslap to take care of it, I guess. I almost thought I found another shiny Hoppip. No, that's just a Skiploom. Oh man, you're just not gonna let me leave, are you? Ah, you... Fine, I mean, if you're gonna be that way. I mean, Leech Seed wouldn't be a bad move for it to have at this point. Okay, I think it might be a little bit easier if I just head back over to Lavencia. Okay, let's go to boxes real quick, 'cause I think, yeah, I do have a team ready. So for right now, let's. Okay, 19. When does level 21 start? Okay. Just gonna put you here. Have Bubbly Tail go here. We'll go back here. Here, we also have Pokebee here. And we'll have these two be over here. So, So yeah, it does really depend on, does kind of really depend on how everything kind of starts out. If we do fight against Nimona first, I'm gonna have to really kind of do some last minute switch ups. And then we'll have to like switch the team back. Alright, but for the time being, we are at the Lavencia Gym. Going up against Iono. Yep, I thought as much. Hey, there you are. Look at you with 2 gym badges already. Awesome. This is the gym you choose to be number 3, huh? Well, you're up to the challenge for sure, but, like, just to be safe, you probably better have a pre-gym warm-up battle with me. I probably should have just said no, right? Because I still have the team that I meant to have for Iono. Why do I do things? I mean, I know she's not going to be packing a full team just yet, but man, I'm probably going to be looking foolish again, aren't I? Okay, not the worst. Oh man, that's gonna get annoying. Okay, and I think since I started with Quaxley in the game, I'm gonna have her fire starter. I mean, maybe for critical catches, but that doesn't. I don't think that translates to critical hits in battle. I think I'm. Oh yeah, that's right. The other Pokemon in her team is Palmy. Don't keep flinching the sandcastle, please. This might not be so bad. I actually do pretty well with this team. I think this kind of makes up for I think so far this kind of makes up for how the last battle against her went. I think it was back at the academy. Well, no, it was even before when we got there. Okay, I know you have dark type moves, so we're gonna change things up a tad. There's also a pretty good chance you're gonna terrestrialize, so yeah, it just so happens that her current team actually kind of has similar weaknesses to Iono, so yeah, I figured you were going to do that too. Plus, it helps that, you know, I have the rock terrestrialization on Diglett because that will make your fire moves not very effective. Because I think fire moves only do normal damage on... fire moves do normal damage on ground, if I remember correctly. Come on, man! Really would have helped if you hit first, and that was a crit too. So just gonna fight. And I have plenty of those. Of course that would happen. And the fact that it does have bite's gonna not be good for my other ground type that I have on my team. So... now look. Turns out it was pretty handy having Dunsparce on my team. Okay, that worked out a lot better than I thought was going to happen. Man, you sure battle like someone with more than 2 gym badges. Well, that was a great battle, fruitful for sure. Here, take these as thanks. Oh, nice. I challenge you again literally right now, but champions have to be understanding, so I'll hang back and respect your time. Keep on collecting badges for now, and let's battle next time we run into each other at a gym. And, Sumire, I hope you get even stronger. Like, way, way stronger. And once you do, you and me can just battle our hearts out. Alright, time for you to whoop that gym test. Thanks for this. See, it's phrases like that where people think that she's a young yandere. Instead of, well... although, I guess that phrase in particular is kind of more female Goku kind of deal. But yeah, oh no, my team's healed up. Okay. Oh, then, we should be fine then. Alright, well, we're just gonna proceed with the gym battle. Welcome to the Levencia Gym. Let me register you as your challenger. Your name is Sumire, yes? Great, now in order to face the gym leader Iono, you need to pass the gym test. Here at the Levencia Gym, that means starring in one of Iono's streams. Oh, really? Iono is a streamer as well as a gym leader, so we want you to dazzle her audience with your skills and rack up those subscriptions. Man, really hitting that on the nose, aren't you? But yeah, I think it's just a matter of, I think it's just kind of a matter of, just beating the trainers. Basically beating her fan club. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Iono Zone. Hey, hey, hey! Your eyeballs are mine, caught in my electroweb. What's it? Iono, I'm the gym leader here. Hello, hola, ciao, and bonjour. Indeedy do. I kick it as a gym leader when I'm not producing sweet content on the internet as an influencer to bring dreams to the masses. And, I hope this doesn't come as too much of a surprise, but you're being broadcast live to the world right now. Smile! Do I need to sign like a contract or something? Anywho, Challenger, thanks for coming out to the Levencia Gym to see me. I'm super happy you're here, but I'm also a bit of a celeb, you know? I'm all kinds of busy. So I can't collab with you unless I know you can bring in those sweet viewer I gotta make sure you can bring some real passion to my stream. Yo-ho-ho! And so, if you want to battle me, you gotta help me make this live stream a viral hit first. Got it? I can tell you just can't wait to get started. Well then. Allow me to explain the plan. Come on out, Mr. Walksabout. Director Clavel? Oh, Sumire, what a coincidence meeting you here. Say, what? Did you guys know each other or something? This here dude has a real aura about him when he was walking down the street, so I snatched him up for my dealio here. He's only the director of Uva Academy. You're, too kind. Well, anywho, Sumire, since you're today's challenger, I'm gonna have you play hide and seek with Mr. Walksabout here. Oh yeah, I totally forgot about it. There's also some Where's Waldo segments where we have to find Director Clavel. Look for the good gentleman using the street surveillance cameras. Find him 3 times, and you consider this gym test passed. We need a better name for this challenge, though. I call it Where in Levencia is Mr. Walksabout? Director Clavel. You think that title's safe? There's nothing iffy about it or anything, right? Whatevs. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to go. Get ready to hide, Mr. Walksabout. Director Clavel. I feel that I owe the Pokemon League for many a past favor, so I'm more than happy to help. Do bear with me as I try my best in my allocated role. Dang, he's still got some spring in his step. Mayhap our dapper gentleman is ready. Hey, Mr. Walksabout, you good to go? Yes, I am. Ready he be. Mr. Walksabout is hiding somewhere in this video feed, friendo. Open those eyes wide like a magnemite and get to searching. Ready or not, here our challenger comes. So yeah, I think it alternates between finding Director Clavel and oh dear, it seems you found me, and a couple of gym battles. Our challenger has found Mr. Walksabout. Wowza, you did it. You're one cool kid. Well then, before we move on to the next round, let's make things a bit more interesting. You get to have a battle with one of my fans. Get out here, you silly Pokemaniac. The Ono Hype Squad is here. Long live the Ono Zone. Oh god, we're challenging a simp. Dude, not cool. Yeah, right now the additional ghost type isn't doing Castelia any favors, because a lot of the types that, I'm like super effective against, it's like they also have Bite. Some other type of dark move. Well, I'm not going to get a lot of health back, so I guess we'll try Sand Tune him again. Win or lose, Iono Hype Squad forever. Whatever you say, dude. And you win. Well done, Challenger Friendo. Time for a change of scenery. Yeah, back to the Where's Waldo shenanigans. Here we go. The next stage for my totally rad test. Everybody loves it. It's the Pokemon Center. Mr. Walksabout is once again hiding in the feed somewheres. Panic! Ah, find him quick! Well, I mean, they did try pretty good for this one. Having stand in as like a staff for the Pokemon Center. Oh, and here I thought I blended into my surroundings quite well. I mean, I guess if you wore the Pokemon Center uniform, you might have caught me a little more unawares. Alright, time to fight against another Pokemaniac. This one has this one has Levitate, so I'll just try Mecha Draining it. Well, I mean, if you're gonna use Charge Beam all day, I can't really stop ya. Could wait for my Sandcastlemon to get its health back. Yep, you just keep doing that, bro. Yeah, you can just keep doing that too. You can also just keep doing that, man. You must only have electric moves. Hey, fine by me, brother. Alright, Flaffy. What to do with Flaffy? I'll keep Castelia. You're doing pretty darn good. Gonna need a Sand Tune you, though. I think that only lowers my speed. Which, doesn't really matter too much given how, slow Castelia is anyway, so... Yep, you could just keep doing that. That's this is actually where I think the ghost type also comes in handy, because I think if it has any normal moves, can't can't be affected by normal moves. It can't be affected by electric moves either. Got two immunities going for you. Castelia learns a new move. Ooh, bulldoze. Alright, well, your special defense is higher despite being a little stunted. Thinks it'd be a good time for Sand Attack to go. I mean, Astonish really isn't really a good move, but it's good to have one ghost move, if anything. Well, you know what I haven't lost you in? My devotion to Miss Iona. Dude. She's not gonna go out with you, let it go. And you win! Well done, Challenger Friendo. There's no stopping you, Master of Sinkin and Master of Ballon. You're the real deal. Alrighty then, time for a change of scenery. The last stage will be this place right here, the battle cart where battles are arranged in it. Hey, I just had a battle right here myself. Yeah, the court itself is a red herring. You want to kind of find Director Clavel right there. My, admirably done. I hope you'll find your treasure in your independent study with it just as much ease. Woo! My subscriber number's on the rise like a super fast Electros crawling out of the ocean. Congratulations on passing my gym test. Hot diggity dang, what a good time, huh? You had people on the edge of their seats worldwide. I bet I could have some super rad strengths by collabing with you, Sumire. So hey, when you're ready, just hit up my lobby staff. They'll get you all set up to collab with me lickety-split. I'll be ready to go whenevs. So yep. It's time to face against Iono. I think we kind of need to go to the Pokemon Center first. But yeah, I guess in this age of everyone, making content via, Let's Plays, reviews, all sorts of, live streaming and all sorts of that kind of stuff, I guess at some point they kind of would need to have a character dedicated to that, or at the very least poke fun at it. Which, I guess it didn't really help them that, at the end of the day, the ones that kind of got a laugh were, the content creators themselves, because of the state that the game that initially came out in. Or rather, the state that the game is still in. Okay, well, I guess I didn't really need to get on top of Miraidon, because it's not like it was that far away. I see Yono gave your performance a thumbs up. Amazing job, Sumire. Well done on clearing the gym test. You've now earned the right to challenge the gym leader. Best of luck. Are you ready to challenge gym leader Iono, the supercharged streamer? I'd say so. Very well. Allow me to show you to the battle court. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Your eyeballs are mine, caught in my electro web. Who's a what's it? Iono. Hello, hello, hola, ciao, and bonjour. Of course, everybody's going along. It's time for the Iono Zone, everybody. Today's challenger is flying high like a watch roll. It's Sumere. Yay! I still feel like I kind of needed to sign a contract first. How you feeling about this battle, Sumire? Ready to do my best. Boom! We got a straight talker here, eh? No nonsense. I like it. Alrighty then, who's ready to see me kick some butt? Looks like you're all getting hype. Ah, thank ye muchly, Electro King. Let's get this show on the road. How strong is our challenger? I don't know. Let's find out together. Probably a good idea that I started out with Dunsparce here. Get me a battle to electrify all my viewer pals. We'll see how electric power does first. Come on, man! It's a good thing I didn't start out with one of my ground types, because that probably wouldn't go over too well. Alright, Belly Bolt. Let's see. Stallia would probably help too, because even though it has a water move, water compaction probably will help mitigate that a little bit. Alright, let's start out with Bulldoze. Oh, and I might have overloaded for this one, actually. Well, yeah. Well, I mean, it also didn't really help that I, fought off against Melia first. Ooh. You're gonna need more than 50 HP. Of course it started to rain. Okay, but this is actually working out good. Phew. Okay, so I think that particular stat isn't gonna go any higher. Yeah, let's get a super potion going. Okay, Luxio. Yeah, you have 4 Pokemon now. Frick. Oh, that didn't go so hot. All right. Alright, yeah, final Pokemon's Miss Magus. Oh no, this isn't good. Loyal fans, I need to hear you cheering. Give me all you got. Okay, I need to check something. Do you have Levitate? Come for, shiny little light bulb. I'm not done yet. Iono power, go! Well, yeah, I'm not gonna resort to the Terror Orb just yet. Of course, I think now that Miss Magus is electric type, I think, if I really need to, Slash could probably help. Of course, you gotta do Confuse Ray. Yourself. You hit yourself. Let's see how Screamagator does. Yeah, the fact that it's raining's not helping me out a little bit. Come on, man. Alright. Stop doing that. Ugh. I mean, it's not raining anymore, so at least I have that going for me. Yeah, a little bit of trouble, though. Also with Hex, that doesn't really spell good. Oh, I think Castelia's out already, I think, though. Please don't hit yourself. Please do not hit yourself. Come on, you can do it! You're really not pulling off any electric moves. You're just kind of pulling your usual ghastly shenanigans. Not that it matters, because I won! Man, you actually kind of Even though I kind of had a bit of a level advantage, you actually kind of ended up being more of a pain in the neck than Mela did. And not gonna bother with Scary Face. You're as flashy and bright as a 10 million volt thunderbolt, friendo. Yeah, you kind of had me resorting to a couple of healing items there. What? Stormwing's evolving! Congratulations, your Stormwing evolved into a kilowatt. It uses a throat sac to store electricity generated by its wings. There's hardly any oil in its feathers, so it's a poor swimmer. Well, that's a random fact about it. Okay, I think Electro Ball would be a pretty good move to have. I mean, I'll take it over Uproar. Our challenger came out victorious. Well done, Sumere. I hate to say it, but I lost. Thanks for cheering me on anywho, my loyal fans. Well then, what does our challenger get for beating me? The lean, mean, streaming queen? I'll tell ya, Sumere, you win a gym badge. Woohoo! Screen cap this quick. This will be a shot you want to save in your brain spaces forever. Buy the Byzies with 3 gym badges, Pokepals of up to level 35 will be easier to catch. They listen to you when you ask them to do stuff, too. And as my thanks for such a sweet pick, I'm gonna give you a TM. Oh, we got a Volt Switch. If any of you found our electrifying battle to be shocking, go smash that subscribe button. Your eyeballs are mine, caught in my electroweb. Who's a what's it? Iono, the supercharged streamer. Catch y'all later. I mean, given that I'm also currently streaming this, this would kind of technically make the whole collab deal on point. Kind of lost. I want to check something real quick. All right. Pardon me. Hello. You just defeated the gym leader, yes? And your name is Sumire, if I recall correctly. Tell me, do you seek to become a champion? Well, yeah, no different from any of the other Pokemon games I played. Well, I mean, I guess except for Legends Arceus. Just what I hoped to hear. You have a rare talent, especially for your age. Aim high. Greater heights are within your reach. Oh, but I've gotten ahead of myself. I'm Gita, chairwoman of the Pokemon League, the organization that runs these gyms. As you seem to be collecting gym badges, I suspect we'll meet again down the line. Until then, good day to you. Yeah, she is both the chairwoman of the Paldea's Pokemon League, as well as what they consider to be the top champion, you know, the champion of champions, except for the fact that they screwed up her champion fight. They didn't even really fix it until, like, her appearance in at the end of the DLC expansion with everybody else. Oh yeah, right now there are new classes to take, but we're gonna hold off on that for just a moment. I usually like to be on kind of like the halfway point with the quests before we resort to taking the classes again. Alright, so we are gonna kind of scope around kind of a little bit past Lavencia to see if we have somewhat of a chance to take on the next Titan. Now, if I remember correctly, when we took a look at the map earlier, yes, it is steel type. Because, yeah, if we do go on the other direction, the other stuff that we kind of had to kind of look out for is we have the Team Star base, we have the Dark Squad here, and the Water Gym here. We do have a Ground Titan here, but that's going to be a little trickier than most of the other ones, so we don't want to have that one be the next one. And there is a flying one here, but it's also kind of more on the southwest of things, so we definitely kind of have to be a little careful. So I'm gonna go about our boxes real quick. It seems like the only thing kind of need to change is, no, we might want you. Yeah, this might actually be a good team to kind of have our bout with the Steel Titan. Hopefully we're not going about this a little too early. Because otherwise I'm gonna look rather foolish. And I think we have a decent team to kind of work with. Alright, gonna save real quick. And I'm also going to set the destination. Yeah, I'm gonna set the destination here. Although if I do start seeing signs of like Pokemon around the area or trainers around the area being a little too tough, you might want to reconsider. Because, yeah, we are starting to get kind of a little more north in the Paldea region. Well, I mean, this might be a good indicator to see kind of where we're at. Alright, not too bad. Do I have any quick balls? No, but I also know that this may not necessarily be a good Pokemon to... I mean, okay, you can do that. Yeah, I mean, you can also do that. Hey, you want to buy this? Bought it, my fake out, that is. I mean, I've seen, like, worse scam attempts, to be perfectly honest, you know. Who could have forget a chance that, you know, someone was trying to really think that a Slowpoke tail is, $1 million Poke Dollars. Probably wouldn't hurt to switch out. See, thankfully, a good chunk of our team's got a good amount of experience now. That little joke really cost me. Yep, it sure did. Hopefully it won't take me too long to get to... Hopefully it won't take me too long to get to the next Titan, because... I would like to face it before the end of the stream. Alright, got ourselves a Silicobra. Well, I mean, I guess with this route, definitely get a good attempt of getting some Pokemon that could have been helpful for the gym battle. You know, if I didn't already raise a good deal of Pokemon already. This is level 22, huh? Stick it there. And got ourselves a Kufan. A Cufant. And I took it out. Hold on, is that a... Doesn't really look like a shiny, but you know what, since I caught it off guard. Oh! You sucker punch it? Ew, that was a little close. Okay. Let's see, we ended up getting ourselves a stronger Bramblin. Gonna call you Tumble. It loves getting wet. Yeah, I mean, I am gonna try not to go on for too much longer, but... Again, it would be nice if I reached the next Titan before I ended the part, so... I mean, of course I am still gonna try to get some Pokemon here. Oh, look, Roly-Coly! You try only using... Yeah, I mean, I don't wanna use those, because that might not help too much. I mean, it doesn't get the fire type yet, but it's also a rock Pokemon, so yeah. All right, now we're gonna try to catch it. I'm probably gonna need some more Pokeballs. I am, man, what I'm gonna call you? I'm gonna call you... Chard. charred coal. Charred coal. Oop, another Pokemon's evolving. It's a Rockamole. Congratulations, your Rockamole evolved into Dugtrio. And now they can start a band. And okay, so this Titan I think is a little bit of a slippery slope because it likes to kind of dig holes and kind of run for it a little bit. Yo, Samiri, so somewhere in one of these mines that's around here, we should find the lurking Steel Titan. Rumor has it that this thing's staggeringly huge and real long. You think a Pokemon like that would be easy to spot. I wonder how it stays hidden. Maybe it's super fast. And if that's the case, writing that Pokemon of yours might help you catch up. Yep. That's basically the long and short of it. So, let's see now. We are going to kinda jump across here. As you can kind of notice that there's a lot of large tunnels. That's, I think, that might be in part due to the Titan. Alright, let's kind of sort out our Pokemon a little bit. Okay, here we go. If fighting it isn't gonna be too much trouble, we might be able to wrap things up with that Titan fight. Got ourselves a Heat Rock, Super Potion, Max Ether. Alright, let's see about taking out that Titan. Hi! Yeah, I'll, like, pop in and out a few times before it eventually decides to fight you. Oh, I think I just remembered. Ground type moves aren't gonna work on this. I think they have an ability that basically cancels out ground type moves and I think increase their stats or heals their health. It's okay though. I think Combatant is taking pretty good care of it. Good thing I have that one up first. It seems like it's just okay with using ramp. That's fine. Yep. It's gonna retreat for a moment for some Herba Mystica. Yeah, let's kind of heal up our team first. Dang, it create quite a trail. And you move too fast for your own good. Stop that. Samira, you managed to pin down the Titan? That's the lurking steel Titan? Well, it sure is long. I think our little friend might be even feistier now after eating those herbs. We're going to need to do this together, Samire. Alright, our friend has a toad scroll handy. Level 28. Oh boy. Doesn't matter how big an opponent is, victory's gonna taste so good, seasoned by my toad scroll. Yeah, not sure you want to actually use ground moves against that, buddy. But Supersonic is approved, for sure, you know, provided it actually decides to hit itself. Because, you know, that always happens when my Pokemon get confused, but, you know, trying to get an opposing Pokemon confused, forget it. Hit yourself. Nope. The Screech would be helpful too. It'd definitely make my double kicks hit a bit harder. Man, my Paldean Tauros is certainly coming through this time. You just really like to use rap, don't you? Alright, we took it down. Man, the thing that I was hoping to do a couple parts ago, I actually did it in this part where I took care of a Team Star base, a gym, a Pokemon gym, and a Titan fight all in one stream. Nah, Roar. We did it, Samiri. Way to go, little buddy. Did you get a good look at its face, though? I didn't expect a Titan to be such a little cutie. Well, I mean, little wouldn't necessarily be the right word, but... I mean, yeah, I guess it could be cute. I bet if we go in here, we'll find more of that Herba Mystica it ate before. Let's go find it before that thing can regroup. If we're lucky, there'll be another herb here. I knew it! It really is here. This is one of the herbs, make no mistake. You and Arvin found the salty herba mystica. Woohoo! We did it! Thanks, Samiri. Now then, let's see. What does the book have to say? Well, apparently, salty herba mystica helps with aching hands and feet, good for neuropathy and numbness. If you got muscle weakness, it supposedly builds up strength again. If I can just slip this into a tasty sandwich and get him to eat some. Well, what are we waiting for, Samiri? It's time to dig in. Let me whip something up for us. Yeah, hiya, watcha. And Bob's your uncle. No, Bob's the name of my dad. And my granddad. Here you go, my special whimsical herb-filled super sandwich. And it comes with a side of Titan badge, as a token of my gratitude, of course. Lurking Steel Titan defeated. Path of Legends. You know, I did kind of had a bit of a salty sandwich, earlier today, you know. I had a nice Italian from Jersey Mike's. What's that, Maridon? You want a Jersey Mike's too? Oh, come on, you again? Is it trying to say thanks or something? Well, good thing I made extra. You're helping me out a whole bunch with the hard stuff, so it's only fair that you get more. I definitely, absolutely did not make extra so that Maridon could have a sandwich, okay? I mean, I'm gonna give it one anyway. Alright, Maridon will be able to jump higher now. Did it go stronger again? Man, these Herba Mystica really do pack a punch, don't they? I mean, they better, or else I'm really up with the creek. Don't you dare touch that. That isn't for you. Oh, sorry. I shouldn't have shouted like that. I guess I should at least tell you the full story, Samiri. Yeah, now we're gonna see why, Arvin is, going out of his way to do this. Come out, bud. Yeah, he has a really injured Pokemon. This is my Bostiff, my partner. Here you go, bud. Eat up. This sandwich should help you feel better. Slowly now. Take your time. Small bites are fine. Just chew nice and slow. My baddie here was hurt pretty bad a while ago. Real bad, in fact. He never really recovered. Nothing seems to help. Not potions, not Pokemon centers, nothing. That must be one hell of an injury. A boss diff here is the only thing in the world that I care about. The only thing. So I promise that I make him better. Whatever it takes. And that really gets you. He's trying to help his doggo friend. I searched online, I read books, I looked all over and tried every cure and remedy I could find. But nothing really worked. I almost given up hope. That's when I found out about the Herba Mystica. Yeah, see, I found this book in my dad's lab. Or mom's lab if you're playing Scarlet. Herba Mystica. Area Zero was home to wondrous herbs that instantly impart vigor when eaten. We dubbed them Herba Mystica and attempted to grow some in areas around Paldea. However, before we could harvest, the herbs were eaten by Pokémon, which in turn grew large and strong. We call these Titan Pokémon. Well, we also know why Titan Pokemon are a thing. It's this book full of crazy stories and legends and things, stuff nobody usually believed. But I believe it. I think what it says is true. And according to this book, eating all 5 Herba Mystica can cure anything that ails you. Case in point, Mabostiff's paws were as cold as ice before he ate the last herb, but they warmed up a little now. I'm sure they have. Oh, you done eating, bud? Hey, Mabostiff, can you see? Are your eyes open? Yes, I did it. It's been so long since he was able to open his eyes. I was so worried. Oh man, I'm so glad. Yeah, he's not really moving too much, but at least he's somewhat conscious now. Oh, look at him. Those fiery orange little eyes. Hard to even tell if they're open or not, but I know the difference. The power of these herbs is amazing. I knew the book wasn't lying. Going to bring Mabostiff back to full health. I swear it. Oh, yeah, so, that's my story. 3 herbs to go. Let's find them together. So yeah, that's basically, the whole deal with Arvin and his quest. He's trying to get his best Pokemon pal up and going again. As far as how he got injured in the first place, well, we'll find out. We'll find that out eventually. Hello, Sumire. This is Turo. Or Sada, if you're playing Scarlet. I detect that Miraidon has gained more of its original power. While you're riding upon it, it seems like it can now jump higher if you press and hold the B button. So yeah, we can jump higher now. I'm relying on you to continue taking good care of Miraidon. Alright. So now, we actually covered quite a good, length in the eastern part of Paldea, but I think it's time to kind of head a little bit on the west side. So, in order to kind of get ourselves a good position for the west side of Paldea, yeah, let's just kind of reconfigure ourselves. We're gonna kind of head over to the edge of Cortado for the time being. We're not gonna start heading out tonight because we're going a little bit. We're going a little bit on the later side, so we're kind of past the 2.5-minute mark. So and we made a good deal of progress. So see if there's anything we could sell for right now. Any treasures? Nope. I mean, before I forget, it probably wouldn't hurt to buy a few things. Could use some super potions. Yeah, definitely could use some great balls. But I think we are good on everything else for the time being. Okay, and let's kind of take a look at the map a little bit. Okay. So right now we are kind of in... We're kind of in a kind of like another kind of... area where we can kind of take care of a lot of stuff right then and there. So we got the Flying Titan. We got the Dark Team Star base, and we have the Water. We have the Water gem. So yeah, I think it probably wouldn't hurt to take in things in order of, maybe since we can go a little bit outward, we'll take care of the Flying Titan. We'll then take care of the Dark Crew base, and then we'll take care of the Water Gem. So let's see what, as far as team goes, what would be ideal. So right now, Screamagator's doing pretty good. Sandy Gas probably isn't going to be too helpful for a while. The Rock Moose will definitely help with the Flying Titan, that's for sure. You're probably not gonna be helpful for a while. I'll probably raise a Showtime up for the Water Gym, because even though you have U-turn, that's usually more of a switch out move. You'd be good for the Dark base. You do have Rock Tomb, but I... Alright, let's kind of see what else. Well, you're definitely going to be helpful for 2 of the 3 things. You're going to be more helpful for the Dark Team Star thing. Alright, probably best to have you back in. You back in. You're going to be more helpful with Team Dark, not Team Dark, Team Star. The Dark Squad of Team Star, I should say. And you could also be helpful. In fact, I'm also kind of wondering if you also would evolve in 1 more level, so... let's check that out real quick. Yes, you do. Carkle. Alright. Yeah, we'll get rid of Rock Polish, even though speed isn't really your thing right now. Let's see. What else? What else to do? So yeah, I mean, this is pretty good for right now. And yeah, having Pokemon at around level 28 won't be too bad of an idea. So yeah, we'll definitely have you for later. We'll have a couple of you for a couple things later. And yeah, I think we're pretty good for the time being. So yeah, let me just kind of save everything real quick because I believe it is time to wrap things up for the day. All right. Well, thank you everyone that have decided to tune in. It has certainly been a fun time. We actually got quite a few stuff done this part, and hopefully we'll get quite a few more stuff done next part too. Probably not all three parts of each quest at once. You know, might likely take care of the next Titan fight first, and if we're lucky, the Team Star fight maybe too. Not sure if we can add the gym fight in there, but we'll see. And then I guess probably around that time we'll probably take more of the academy classes, and I think that's also when we have like all those midterm tests and stuff. So yeah, that's something to keep on the lookout. Not just for next part, but maybe even the part after that. Depending on how long each part is. So yeah. So with all that said, I hope you have yourselves a wonderful evening, and take care.